happy spring. This is, I don't know, maybe the third vlog for March from Ghouls on the Go, which would be me and Paul, my husband. I'm Bev, by the way. But I can't seem to get him to come over here and do this. He's become shy, haven't you, Paul?
I don't know if shy's the word.
Anyway, just a quick update. I am making, at 9:09 in the evening, I am actually making salmon cakes or salmon patties, which, gosh, I haven't had in a long time. My mom used to make them. But we made a list and wanted to kind of catch you up to date as far as what we are doing. We are still in Falcon, Colorado, but we are looking to, I believe everything goes well in April, the sooner the better. We plan to head to Pike National Forest and check out some areas, and I think I mentioned that last time. But before we do that, there are some things we need to take care of. Our RV, was it Lamia?
Yep.
Lamia, was it Lamia the Tomb of Death or something?
Something like that.
Because we're ghouls on the go. Anyway, she needs a few things to be taken care of, which we figured she would, because she was born in 1987, so she's almost 30 years old. But whoever had her originally did a very good job of taking care of her. I mean, we even have the binder that has the original sales information and warranty stuff, so that's all good. But here are some things that we need to do. The biggest thing is we discovered when we turned the water on that there was a water leak. And we're not sure how major that is, but it certainly started coming across the floor between the bathroom and the bedroom, which was not good. So we immediately shut the water off, and we've been using bottled water, and that's fine. And then going into the house to take showers where our hosts are. They've been so nice. Lynn and Nate and their family have just been absolutely wonderful, and we want to thank them from the bottom of our hearts. That is Loki behind me. We have 4 dogs and 1 cat. So anyway, Lamia, just telling you who might show up in the back. And I'm in the boffice, which is our bedroom office, essentially. Oh, I need to tell you what happened. Was it this past week with the window blowing out? I mean the window?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really windy out in Falcon. That's probably the one thing I'm going to remember is when somebody says Falcon, I'm going to think wind. Sometimes it feels like we're in a train and it's kind of like moving, and if you're in the RV bathroom and doing your business, feels really weird when everything starts rocking. So kind of makes you nervous, and you don't have any problem getting rid of your, waste. Anyway. So I'm sitting here in front of the computer. It was about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I guess. And it was windy, which we have become used to. Now we have one window in the back that needs to be replaced. And that window happens to be behind this computer. So all of a sudden, stop that. All of a sudden, there's this huge gust of wind, and it just whoosh comes into the RV and basically blows everything in toward me, including the iMac. And I'm sitting here just like, it's one of those things that happens so quickly that you don't have time to think about it until afterwards, and you're like, holy crap! Actually, I said more than holy crap, but you get the idea. And the window, because there's loose glass, I was really kind of lucky. I didn't get a face full of glass. So, and obviously Paul was pretty, you were on the bed, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, so but he said Panda, one of our border collie puppies, actually perked up, and she knew something was coming a few seconds before it happened. but we didn't know it was coming, and we certainly found out. So anyway, long story short, Paul has temporarily shored that up, but we have to get that. We have to get the whole window replaced. So that's one of the things we need to do to Lamia. We need to fix the water leak after we find out whether it's broken pipes or whatever. I suspect that maybe because it was sitting 1.5 years or so without attention, that it probably, we might just have busted pipes that we need to replace. So we need to recaulk the windows. We also need to replace some belts. We can go probably 100 miles or so, according to what Nate had told us. Paul and Nate were checking out things in the RV. Nate's a gearhead, so he knows a lot of stuff that we don't, and we're very thankful that he's helped us look into those things. Belts, probably, I don't know, about 150 to take care of that. Better be safe than sorry. And let's see, we'd like to get a couple of new tires. The tires aren't in bad shape, but there's one on the driver's side, like toward the back, I think, that may end up being a problem. We don't really want a tire to blow out, obviously, when we're traveling. And we'd like to get a tune-up, and the radiator, what is it? The thermometer is not working? The thermostat. We think that the thermostat is not working properly. So we need to figure out what's going on with that. But overall, he said based on the age of the RV that we actually did pretty good as far as finding one that it could have been a lot worse. I mean, it'll be 30 years old next year. And this RV is about 30 feet. So anyway, those are some things that we need to get taken care of before we can make a really long trip and feel confident in that. Otherwise, there's a couple more things I want to mention, and then I need to go and flip my salmon patties. Sounds weird. So, this is true. After all the YouTube videos that we watched, it is true that the shower is going to be used for extra storage because it is for us. We're not using it right now because, sorry. We're not using it right now because, of course, we can't hook up to the water. We tried that, and of course, we have the water leak. So, the thing about this RV is we've got the shower on one side. That's separate from the toilet and the sink. So I really like that. There's, everything is not all in one place, which is good. Also, a level RV is a must. We're sitting on a tilt, and we've jokingly said that when we get off the tilt, we're probably going to still be like this when we walk around. It makes everything a little bit harder. It's like being in a fun house of sorts. So try to level your RV if at all possible. Okay, now, this is the biggest thing that we've learned, right, honey? Pare down. And if you think that you've pared down your possessions, and let's say you put most of them in storage just in it, I guarantee you, probably the first time that you get into your RV and you realize, oh my gosh, we still have too many things. It's really an exercise in minimalizing your life because we're still, everything we brought into the RV, even after we pared down and put stuff in storage, and it's all the way to the top in storage, it's only 5 by 10. We still have, we'll probably have to get rid of half the stuff we have in here still. So if you are thinking of going on the road, part-time, full-time, whatever, you're going to have to say goodbye to some things, or you're going to have to pay to store them. You're going to have to make some hard decisions, but that's just the way it is. And you have to decide what's the most important. So here we are, we pared down, we put stuff in storage, and we brought stuff in here, And we are still sitting here having to go through everything to pare it down even more. So, one thing that you definitely need to learn is how to pare down your possessions and let go of stuff and make hard decisions. Okay, there's more that we could talk about. RV toilets. Okay, I'd like to have a composting toilet, and so would Paul at some point. The RV bathrooms aren't very big. At least this one isn't. Some are larger, but yeah, I think a composting toilet is something that we would like to have installed. I can't see us installing it after watching the wins and them installing it. Anyway, that's it for now. This is just the update. Happy spring, blessed Ostara, whatever you celebrate. We are doing just fine. We were freezing our butts off the other night. But today was sunny. It was nice. It's supposed to be that tomorrow. And then it's supposed to get back down to, oh my God, cold. So, but that's spring in Colorado. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure that you like the videos that we have on here. Subscribe. Comment, please, if you have any tips for us, because we are newbies. We're open to recommendations and that sort of thing. Yeah, I think that's it. You want to say anything else, Paul? Nope. He doesn't want to. Eventually I'll get him to make one of these, and he will. But if I try to force him, he won't. So, okay. Cheers. Got my Warsteiner. And I'm going to go check on the salmon patties / cakes, whatever. We'll check in again with an update in the near future. Thanks. Bye.